రిథమిక్గా కొట్టాలి. 1 2 ఎస్ 1 2 2 వెయిట్. Game not over. We are in middle of the game. Why are you shouting? We are in the middle of the game. Second game inka baagundidi. If you sit silently, we will play the next game also. Whenever you are shouting in the middle of the program, I'll say numbers. You have to do like this. 1 1 2 2 1 1 2 2 3. Not listening skills. Listen which number I am saying. 3 means you have to keep quiet. No shouting, no clapping, anything. Understand? This is game for to test your listening skills. 1 1 1 2 2 1 2 1 2 3. Very good. Like this only. Okay? In the middle of the program, whenever you are shouting, I'll say like this, you have to do. Keep silence. Children, what happened? Why are you shouting? You want one more game?
ల్యాంప్ ఇవ్వడానికి ఒకళ్ళు కావాలి, బొకేస్ ఇవ్వడానికి ఎవరెవరు కావాలి?
Our dignitaries are coming. I request all the students keep silence. Volunteers, please take your positions. Student volunteers, please take your positions in the middle of the students. I request everyone, please stand up and welcome our dignitaries. I request everyone, please settle down in your respective places.
A very good morning to respected dignitaries, esteemed guests, colleagues and all my dear students. It's an immense pleasure and joy to welcome you all to this momentous occasion, inaugural ceremony of World Space Week 2025, organized by Quiz Group of Institutions in collaboration with Satish Dhawan Space Center, ISRO.
Every year, World Space Week is celebrated with a special theme that highlights a key aspect of space science and exploration. This year's theme, Living in Space, takes us beyond the boundaries of our planet into a future where humans may live, work, and thrive beyond Earth.
For decades, we have looked up the sky and wondered, can humans truly live beyond Earth? Today, that question is no longer science fiction, but a scientific pursuit.
Every celebration begins with rhythm, color, and movement. And what better way to welcome our esteemed guests than through the universal language of dance? Let us welcome our talented quiz students as they present a mesmerizing welcome dance to begin today's event on an auspicious note. Please welcome.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि चतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्यप्रवराय गुरवे गुणगुरवे गुरुदैत्यकलक्षेत्रे गुरुधर्म सदाराध्याय गुरुपुत्र परित्रात्रे गुरुपाखण्ड खण्डकाय गीतसाराय गीततत्त्वाय गीतगोत्राय धीमहि गूढगुल्फाय गन्धमत्ताय गोजयप्रदाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय
Thank you to all the students that graceful and mesmerizing welcome dance. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, students. To celebrate this year's global theme of World Space Week 2025, Living in Space, SDS SHAR has created a special video presentation that beautifully captures the essence of this theme. We now present to you a short video montage showing how humankind is preparing to live and beyond our home planet.
Video, please.
Indian space program led by ISRO is making significant strides in space exploration, placing the nation in a leadership position in the world. The milestones like landing near the south pole of Moon, docking experience was THIRD-X missions, the solar observatory Aditya at L1 point, sending astronaut to ISS via international cooperation, working towards the Gaganyaan missions, design and development of the Bharati Andheri station and Moon mission. All comes to our mind when we think about this status. Also, the space sector reforms implemented by the Government of India through the new space policy has opened up the private sector and startup ecosystem in the space sector. This has led to significant increase in India's share in the global space market. To share ISRO successes and technological advancements with the public, I am delighted to announce that SDS SHAR will lead the World Space Week celebrations across Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Orissa from October 4th to 10th. This year's theme, Living in Space, highlights the challenges and opportunities of making space a permanent habitat.
मिशन गगनयान को आगे बढ़ाना है। हमें अपना खुद का स्पेस स्टेशन बनाना है और चंद्रमा पर भारतीय एस्ट्रोनॉट की लैंडिंग भी करानी है। इन सारे मिशंस में आपके अनुभव बहुत काम आने वाले हैं।
invite and encourage each one of you to participate in these events and explore the wonders of space technology. Let us celebrate the power of space and its impact on our lives, working towards a future where humans can thrive beyond our Earth.
We hope this video captured the essence of the theme, living in space. It reminds us all that humanity's journey in space is a shared journey, one that unites the world, inspires us, and drives us towards a future filled with endless possibilities. The theme, living in space, is not just about the technology, but about hope, the belief that humanity can thrive wherever curiosity leads us.
We are now privileged to welcome Shri Leela Naga Srinivas Rao, Chairman, World Space Week 2025, Ongole Subcommittee, onto the dais.
We request volunteer, please welcome our sir with a beautiful bouquet. We are privileged to welcome Dr. B.V. Subbarao sir, Director, DPS sir, and ex-SHAR Senior Scientist onto the dais. It's our pleasure to welcome Dr. Y.V. Hanumantrao sir, Quiz Principal, onto the dais.
It is our pleasure to welcome Dr. N. Shri Gayatri Devi, Vice Chairman of Quiz Institutions, onto the dais.
I request volunteer, please welcome ma'am with a beautiful bouquet. We are delighted to welcome Sri S. Muthucherian, Associate Director, SDSC, SHAR, onto the dais.
We welcome him with a bouquet. Now it's my privilege to invite Shri E.S. Padma Kumar, Distinguished Scientist, Director, SDSC SHAR, onto the dais. We welcome him with a plant.
Yes. In Indian tradition, the lighting of a lamp signifies the removal of darkness and a sharing of knowledge. As we begin our World Space Week 2025 celebration, we invite the dignitaries to light the ceremonial lamp and mark the start of this auspicious occasion.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापम् सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तुते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य तिष्ठे गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः 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 शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापम् सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तु ते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य तिष्ठे गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
Thank you, everyone.
To mark this special occasion, SDSC SHAR has prepared a commemorative brochure and poster showing wide range of activities, initiatives, and achievements of SDSC SHAR. We now invite our Director SDSC SHAR and Associate Director SDSC SHAR to release the poster. Give a big round of applause, please. Now we request Dr. Gayatri Madam to release the brochure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam. Now we are going to hear great words from our dignitaries. May I now invite Sri P. Leela Nagasrinivasarao sir, Chairman, World Space Week 2025, Ongole Subcommittee, to welcome the gathering.
Good morning, students. Where is the Josh? I am not hearing any Josh from you. Ah, yes, that's good. Okay. Good. Because today with us our very senior scientists from ISRO Sriharikota to share their thoughts and innovative words with you. So it is a great privilege for all of you being here to listen from the experts of the ISRO Sriharikota. Okay. First we give, all of you have to give the big round of applause for all the senior scientists being with us in spite of their busy schedule for participating in the occasion. Big claps. Yes. Good. Okay, I will not take more than 3 to 5 minutes your time. So because as a formality I have to give the welcome address. So let me start the welcome address. Most respected Sri S. Padmakumar sir, distinguished scientist and director SHAR Sriharikota, Sri S. Muthujayan, Associate Director SHAR Sriharikota, Dr. N. Gayatri Devi, Executive Vice Chairman, QIS Group of Institutes, Dr. Y. V. Hanumantarao, Principal, QIS College of Engineering and Technology, Dr. B. V. Subbarao, Director PR QIS State, and Dr. Ramesh, DSO, Prakasam District, students, faculty, organizing committee, World Space Week 2020-25, and press and media friends. Good morning to all. Yeah, thank you. It is a great privilege to deliver this welcome address on the inaugural function of World Space Week 2025 celebrations at QIS College of Engineering and Technology, Ongole. So before telling about the welcome address, I just give the glimpses of why we are celebrating the World Space Week. In the year 1999, United Nations General Assembly declared that World Space Week will be celebrated across the world on every year between 4th to 10th October. Both 4th and 10th October have the significance in the history of the space programs of entire world. On 4th October 1957, Sputnik 1 was launched, which was the first human-made Earth satellite. Exactly after 10 years, on 10th October 1967, a resolution was taken at UN for peaceful usage of upper space. So commemorating these both important dates, between 4th to 10th October of every year, World Space Week will be celebrated with a unique theme for every year. And this year theme for the World Space Week is Living in Space. This is a very apt theme for the Viksit Bharat Space Vision 2047 mandate by Government of India for our Indian space program. World Space Week is one of the major outreach programs organized by Department of Space, Government of India on every year. Begun during this 4th to 10th period, we scientists out of our busy schedule will come to you to reaching out to you about the benefits of the space and igniting the young minds. We are delighted to have our chief guest, E.S. Padmakumar sir, distinguished scientist, director, SHAR Sriharikota, for today's function. Sir is a pioneer in mission design, control and guidance system, which is the brain of all the launch vehicle missions. He is the architecture for the ISRO's next generation launch vehicle, NGLV, which is aimed to meet the space objectives for the Space Vision 2047. In the next 3 months, we have 6 major missions are slated. In spite of his busy schedule, sir has accepted our invitation to be with us today. Sir, I thank you very much for being with us, sir, for accepting the invitation and gracing the occasion. I welcome you, sir. We are eager to hear your thought-provoking inauguration address, sir. Thank you, sir. Sri Muthu Jain, sir, Associate Director, SHAR, is the instrumental for organizing the World Space Week 2025 at 5 venues spreading across Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Orissa states. Sir, thank you very much for gracing the occasion, sir. I welcome you, sir. Let me welcome Dr. N. Gayatri Devi, Executive Vice Chairman, Quiz Group of Institutions. Madam, thank you very much for hosting this wonderful technical outreach event with the positive spirit and organizing this mega event at Quiz College of Engineering and Technology. Thank you, ma'am. Let me formally welcome Dr. B.V. Subbarao, Director PR, and Dr. Y.V. Hanumantarao, Principal Quiz Set for this inaugural function. Let me welcome faculty, students, press and media friends. As part of the Space Week celebration, 2025 celebrations at Ongole, yesterday we had organized a spacewalk with good participation of about 500 students and public, sir. And I appreciate the wholehearted support extended by the district police force because the entire event was executed without any hitches, very smooth. With the help of DEO Sri Crane and DSO Sri Ramesh Garu, who is with us today, quiz competitions are conducted for the 6th to 10th classes at 906 schools spread across 38 mandals of the Prakasam district. About 16,250 students are participated in the extended quiz program, sir. And as part of the World Space Week celebrations at Ongole, we have installed the space exhibition, which will be open to public after the inauguration function. With the chief guest, we will be going to inaugurate the space exhibition. Video shows, drawing, poster presentation, displays of student projects are planned. For far-reaching out of this event, Quiz Management has extended the support for flying their buses to rural government schools in and around Ongole for mobilizing the school children, sir. This event is the culmination of collaborative efforts of World Space Week 2025 organizing subcommittee Ongole, quiz team, district administration, police force, district education department and all the logistics team. Let's make this event a memorable one for all of us. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for an energetic welcome address. It is now my privilege to invite Dr. B.V. Subbarao, Director, DPSR, and ex-SHAR Senior Scientist, to share a few words on this occasion.
Good morning, everybody. Dignitaries on the dais and dignitaries of the dais and their students. Very good morning to all of you. It's very much very happy situation. It's an occasion also to have World Space Week second time in our quiz college. In 2017, we celebrated here first time with Dr. Bindu was the leader at that time from quiz, and from our side Mr. Sembhu Prasad and JVN Ravi Kumar have come here. So again, because so many rocket models at that time, we don't have these many models. We are having so many models, and satellites also have increased. So such type of models have come this time. So we can have we can visualize all those things. Actually, going to SHAR is very difficult. Getting the pass and everything to see all these facilities. So such type of facilities and vehicles and everything we can see here. Like in our temples, Utsava Murtulu will come to towns, Uregimpu will come. Like this, now we are coming from SHAR to here. It's a outreach program. It's an outreach program, really. Our ISRO management has decided to conduct such type of things. Very thankful to our SHAR management to accept our quiz college to celebrate this one. And one more good thing is top level management in SHAR, director, associate director, in single event, in same event, they have come here. That is another. So actually, after my retirement and joined here, I tried twice to bring our SHAR director to come here, but the then director told, please see alternate arrangement, otherwise we don't know when we get the call from headquarters and go to meetings and everything. So 2 occasions we missed. That is, one is graduation day also I tried, and even for our quiz fest also I tried. Both occasions we couldn't get the opportunity to get our SHAR director here. Now Sri Padmakumar sir has come and grace our college. So really very happy, sir. And one more thing also, he is actually, Leela told his designs and everything, that is excellent. Later, after launch is over, the first, we call it as quick look data, QLD, quick look data, how the performance of the rocket and subsystems and all those things. He only tell to our top management, including chairman and everything, even entire world, he only announce. So he is such type of person. Because from vehicle side will announce, from our ground side I will announce, from our SHAR center, ground range systems, how they perform, all the radars and telemetry and tracking and all those things, we announce that one. So we have got the opportunity to meet at that time also. Even our Muthucherian sir is completely a liquid propellant and cryo propellant person. He is having so many designs of their subsystems. So such type of great personalities have come here. Why I am telling one more thing is, going to SHAR and getting their appointment is very difficult. But they have come here. So definitely we can utilize their presence here. Then coming to our space program, this always human is enthusiastic to know the space exploration. In the process of space exploration, why don't you live in space also? Now we are thinking. That's why this concept is living in space for this World Space of week of 2025. So we are having so many modules and so many banners and all those things. You all people visit the exhibition after its inauguration and have the concepts of that one. Sir, one more thing, sir. Director sir and AD sir, in this quiz college, it's not a simple education institute to give the education for degree sake. Here we are doing with a lot of ideas in terms of SDG goals of United Nations and NAP 2020. Based on that, our people from first year onwards, they will go for the field visits in the nearby, because basically it is a rural background institution. So people will go nearby the villages and get the community problems. What are the problems there, and such type of problems they will get, understand them. Here there is a mentorship and guidanceship is there. With their help, they will solve such type of problems and make the prototypes, and we release the products for public use. That is one aspect. And the skills of different techniques and technologies will be dealt in the second and third years. Apart from the projects in the every semester, they will be given all these things. They will give the, they will get the research papers in the Scopus and SCA publications, and at the same time they will get the opportunity of becoming entrepreneurs also by having the registrations. So such type of education with our chairman's visionary and dynamic leadership, we are getting that all these things will be established here, sir. That is one aspect. So that's why I requested our director sir and AD sir to visit our project rooms and skill rooms also after this meeting. So thank you all. You please utilize this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your gracious words. Now we invite Dr. Y.V. Hanumantarao garu, Principal QIS-STUDIO, to share a few words on this occasion.
Respected Chief Guest of today's program, Sri E.S. Padma Kumar garu, Distinguished Scientist, Satish Dhawan, Space Center, Sriharikota, Deputy Director, Associate Director, Dr. Muthu Cherian, respected Madam, Executive Vice Chairman of KISS Group of Institution, Dr. Nadamunuri Sri Gayatri Devi garu, my friend Dr. B.V. Subbarao, the Director R&D Wing of this institution, my student at KLC way back 1998, Mr. Leela Srinivas, Chairperson of this World Space Week at Ongole Division, other officials of Sriharikota of the dais, my heads of the departments, deans, directors, and my dear young children. Very good morning to one and all. I am very much delighted to address this August gathering on the occasion of inaugural ceremony of World Space Week 2025, organizing by QIS in collaboration with SHAR Sriharikota. In the year 2017, we have organized this kind of activity based upon the commitment, dedication shown by the administration of QIS Group. Director SHAR Sriharikota has again given opportunity, once again second time, to host similar kind of activity to KISS Group of Institution. Let me thanks Sri Pawan Kumar garu on the administration permitting us to go ahead second time to organize this kind of mega event in KISS premises. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. As head of the institution, for the benefit of dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, let me brief you about how KISS Group has come to the top of the ladder in the field of education system. Way back 1998, Sri Nadamunuri Education Society was established in the backward region of Ongole in the combined state of Andhra Pradesh. Under the able guidance of the founder, executive chairman, secretary correspondent, none other than Dr. Nadamunuri Surya Kalyan Chakravarti garu, a dynamic, able administrator, a visionary leader. Under his guidance, Sri Nadamunuri Society has established 4 different schools, 4 different colleges. One is College of Engineering and Technology, College of Pharmacy. We have established 2 more schools at Ongole City. One is at CBSE level, second state level. Like this, under the guidance of Dr. Surya Kalyan Chakravarti garu, this SMES is promoting education, giving education, imparting quality education to the rural background students nearby Ongole and surroundings, not only Ongole, in the state of entire Andhra Pradesh. Under the guidance of our Secretary garu, this institution has crossed so many milestones in terms of receiving accreditations, in terms of receiving rankings. Initially in the 2015, this institution has given autonomous status by UGC Government of India. The purpose of taking or opting the autonomous status is in order to mold our young children to meet the society demands as and when required changes are taking place in the curriculum in the fields of science and technology, our Board of Studies are totally empowered as autonomous nature to modify the syllabus, to modify the course structure, to meet the industry-ready requirement. Henceforth, autonomous is giving a lot of benefit to QS group of institutions, sir. On another statutory body, National Board of Accreditation, it is totally regulating by AICTE, Government of India. This NBA has visited 3 times the QS group of institution and given accreditation for all 6 branches of engineering for 3 years under Tier 1 category. Another accreditation agency, National Assessment Accreditation Council, again regulating body of the Government of India under Ministry of Human Resources, has visited the campus twice, given NAC A+ rating with 3.28 score out of 4 scales, sir. It is another unique feature, another very good mileage this institution has received in the past 27 years of academic journey. Now, whether MBA or NAC, we received for a college only, not across the state, not across the country. There is another ranking we received, NIRF, National Institution Ranking Framework. It is the statutory body regulating by Ministry of HRD, Government of India. This division is checking the quality of education institution across the country. In engineering category, for past 4 consecutive years, this college has placed in the bandwidth of 201 to 300 range for a kind information, sir. Like this, under the able guidance of Dr. Garu, in the past 27 years of academic journey, this institution has received so many credentials in terms of MBA accreditation, in terms of NAC ranking, in terms of NIRF ranking. There is another unique feature to our system, receiving AICTE funding project to establish Idea Laboratory worth of 1 crore rupee in the campus. Only very few colleges are there in the entire country, not more than 90. We are one among those 90 colleges having this kind of privilege, establishing Idea Laboratory in this campus with a worth of 1 crore funding project. The purpose of establishing Idea Laboratory is to nurture the idea from student community, to bring the inherent talent from student community. That idea is able to mold in the form of a product using the facilities in the laboratory. The product are going to keep for society requirement. That is the purpose of achieving Idea Laboratory in the campus, sir. Likely pointed by Dr. B. Subbarao right now, we have another unique feature, establishment of Community Resource Incubation Center in the campus. The purpose of this establishment here is, as per the regular academic timetable, once in every fortnight, every student will go to an industry nearby Ongole. You are very much aware, Ongole is a rural background area having 5 important geological resources. As per timetable, in the presence of mentors, students will visit all those resources. They will interact with the people. They will find out a problem facing by the resource persons. Once they come back to the campus, under the guidance of our mentors or professors, we are giving solutions to the problem facing by the resource people. Like this, this group of institution is giving service to the society through education for information, sir. Now, in the last 27 years of academic journey, this group of institution, under the guidance of our secretary correspondent, we are not only focusing imparting quality education to student community, but also focusing to make student all-round development by establishing different ecosystems in our premises. Past 2 years, we have spent more than 8 crores rupees only establishment of project ecosystem, skill ecosystem, curricular ecosystem. For example, as a professor of mechanical engineering, I can teach applied thermodynamics, I can teach thermal power plant, hours together to my students. Similar kind of teaching, if you able to keep by industry person, for example, Vijayawada Thermal Power Station, Lanco Condable Power Station, we invite people from different industries, we make them to teach the same thing, whatever I taught, in a practical way. Thereby, the digestion capacity will be better, more than giving fundamental teaching. That is the purpose of establishing co-curricular activities in the academic system at the expense of regular academics also. Second ecosystem, project ecosystem. Many of you may not aware, generally as per the curriculum prescribed by AICT or UGC or affiliate university, only students are permitted to do a project when they come to the final second semester. But we are different from others. As the autonomous status, all BY childs are empowered to start the project right from second year first semester. Henceforth, we are mentoring the student, we are guiding the student to concentrate on how research technology going on in the field of science and technology, what the trends are moving, how to refer the journals, how to collect, how to read the abstract of research articles. Thereby, we are motivating them to collect some kind of literature. Once they go through literature, they find some gap. You are very much aware, unless until student acquires skill set, it is very difficult to sustain in the present competitive world. Henceforth, according to the curriculum prescribed by Board of Studies of all programs, we are operating skill courses right from second year to second year first semester to third year second semester. The skill knowledge also helping the student, motivating the student to do a live project. Like this, in QIS group of institution, we are not only concentrating regular academics, but also concentrating on project skilling and core activity in order to make student all-round development. He can able to fit into the industry once he able to go from the campus. Like this, in the first 27 minutes of academic journey, we are totally dedicated to, we are totally committed to do service to the society through education. I hope how this group has come to the stage. In the year 1998, this system established a temporary shelter in Ongole city with 4 branches of engineering with the intake of 180. Now, due to our systems adapted, we have come to this stage where we are operating 12 BTech programs, 7 MTech programs, MCA, BCA, MBA, and 2 phase. One is general MBA, second is rapid healthcare management. Like this, we have established the system. We are doing service to society. I hope this gives you clear picture about how this group institution has come to this stage since inception. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for briefly describing the greatness of the institution and importance of education. I now invite Dr. N. Sri Gayatri Devi Madam, Executive Vice Chairman, QIS Group of Institutions, to address the gathering.
Good morning. First of all, I want to extend a very warm welcome to our chief guest, Shri E.S. Padma Kumar Garu, Director of the esteemed prized organization of Indian Space Research Organization, and Associate Director, Shri Muthucherian Garu for gracing this August gathering, and I'm comfortable with this, don't disturb me. Gracing this August gathering and a fine occasion of celebrating the Space Week, annual Space Week. And we are particularly honored that we got to host it for the second time within a decade. And I also extend my welcome to Leela Garu, Srinivas Leela Garu, and Dr. B.V. Subbarao Garu, other esteemed members of ISRO who are present here, our beloved HODs, faculty groups, press and media members, and our students. Well spoken, Principal Garu and Dr. B.B. Subbarao Garu and Leela Garu in elaborating about this occasion. I just want to emphasize once again that this Space Week is specifically meant to bring awareness among the student groups and teaching communities. You need to understand whatever you are learning can be linked to what these magnificent scientists have accomplished over the years. Just to recollect, Sputnik was launched in 1957, October 4th, and after that there were subsequent developments. So a Space Week has been initiated in the globe, and everybody celebrates it. ISRO has made a special mark, which is our pride, and they have launched innumerable satellites that too cost effective, pioneered things that they can do much more in a simplified manner, not spending much in making these huge satellites and still getting the function out of it. Biggest achievement being Chandrayaan, where they have very only first country to pioneer and launch the satellite on the rover on the south pole of moon. This is the huge moment. It surprised the world. It surprised the nations. So what you people have to understand is that we are living in South India. We are living very close to Sriharikota, and a brilliant minds are working 24/7 and launching so many things, exploring the other space. Now we are on the land, we have explored as a sea, now we are exploring the outer space. It's a beautiful thing, it's a life by itself, so much to know about it. People living with a zero gravity in the outer space, so much, it's totally different. The concept here is life living in space. Definitely it is not living on Earth. What is different there? When you're living with a zero gravity, you can't even weight bear. A person who is going there and spending some time, there's so much of preparation required when you are sending an astronaut there. What is the reason why we want to send astronauts there? The world is exploding with population, more demands. We want to explore outside where we can extend the life beyond this earth. So in the process, we are experimenting, is life possible in the outer space? Is there water there? Is the water safe? Is there oxygen? Is there something that we can grow and sustain? And is our health going to be the same when we live in outer space? When we go there, we're also bringing solutions. Why we want to go? Because here, like you know, there's rapid growth of the population. Faster food production is required. Sustainable practices are necessary. We cannot survive completely on fossil fuel. We cannot see to the point that, like you know, at some point when there is no sustainability, it is self-death. When we explore outside, we know we can extend our mankind. That is the thing. When an astronaut is going there, they are given a long training. They are subjected to harsh training, and so that they can survive mentally and physically without difficulties on long stays in the universe. Recently, Sunita Williams has gone on a 1-week trip and she got stuck for more than 6 months. If they did not prepare them how to handle that situation, it is impossible. Emotionally, psychologically, it is terrifying. It is terrifying. Imagine yourself living in a small tube when you are like having this claustrophobia and not knowing when you are going to come back, not knowing how much food is available for you to last there, whether you can say goodbye to your loved ones. Every day we want to speak to our loved ones at least 5 times a day, right? Imagine their plight. And imagine the emotions of the people their family members who sent. But not only their daredevils, but the crew, the scientific team prepared them very well. They have understood that in the space, you have to recycle most of the air and water that you are utilizing there. That is how you can live. They are trying to grow food there. Initially, I think they were taking only packaged, completely desiccated, dried, low-weight foods, and somehow, you know, they were sustaining high calorie, less weight, because as Sir was telling, like, you know, each rocket they launch is like 550 tons or more, and they cannot carry like a huge supply of fresh food. So they have to carry specialized food, lightweight, right? So now there is a concept called hydroponics. Hydroponics is where you don't need soil. All you need is water and oxygen and some gases to produce the food. So these concepts have developed when scientists started exploring, sending these astronauts outside. That is when each time they had a question, then they came up with some solution. So one is hydroponics. Then next is, can you grow meat without having grass? Yes, now there can be lab-grown meat. You can grow meat in agar medium or some suitable medium. Okay? These are what? Not to sustain just the astronauts, but also provide solutions to the people on Earth, because you want faster production. Okay? Next thing is, a person going there physiologically with zero gravity. You can see in the movies they're all floating, airless, weightless. Do you think their bones will be the same as your bones? No. They start losing their bone mineral density in a very, very fast manner. So they have been given certain exercises just to enable them to survive. There will be changes in their blood pressure. There will be changes in the vision. Since they are not weight bearing, their legs become weaker, slender, but the upper segments become larger. Their faces become more puffier. Their digestive system is different. Not only this, it is a big toll on mental health. You are not seeing your people. You are not having a normal lifestyle. You are in a tube with a lot of machines, continuous noise. Your sleep cycle is disturbed. If you know what is the International Space Station, it is a space station that is orbiting outside the Earth, several kilometers above. And interestingly, this ISS, I heard it orbits around the Earth every 90 minutes. So astronauts, we on Earth, we get one sunrise, one sunset. But they have 16 sunrises and 16 sunsets within 24 hours. How interesting is it? How different is it? Because astronauts are going and launched there, they have their own health problems. They need some consultations. Who is helping them? There is a communication from the shuttle to the Earth, and the doctors from here are giving them the consultation to address their health issues and advise them in this, because sometimes when they go there, their missions are as long as 6 months. That's how telemedicine has arisen. And telemedicine became a huge deal during the era of this pandemic, COVID, when the doctors were insufficient, and not only insufficient, also sometimes there is a travel distance where remote village, there is no doctor and the patient cannot go to a corporate hospital, but they need a technical expertise. So telemedicine has launched. So these are all like, simple examples of solutions that just came from sending astronauts up there, but they became our solutions here. Nowadays, we speak faster. We know what your friend is doing across the globe, or like, you know where you exactly the coordinates of where your friends are located. You have GPS coordination, and you know what your favorite celebrity is doing. You know where your favorite celebrity has dined, or where your favorite politician has done something. You know when a movie is being launched. This is all fast communication within a blink of second, all enabled by satellites. And it's becoming faster and faster. We now know when it rains, what time it rains, how long it rains, how much it rains. We know what is the humidity index of the weather. We know what is the UV index for that day and what time. We know what is the purity of the air. That this is all because the satellites are launched with a special mission. They're calculating all these things and providing in a software app you're able to see on your Android phones or iPhones. As students, I want you to realize that this is not a myth or mystery. You're all part of it, and your training is indirectly, without your knowledge, you're exposed to how to develop those apps. But you are not able to probably connect yourself at this time. I want to address particularly the teaching faculty that a STEM program is a very, very important program. What is STEM? Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. If you want to send a satellite up, what do you need to know? You want to know the distance from here to the outer space, to the moon or to the Mars, and that is called mathematics. You're calculating the distance. Whatever you're learning, algorithms, geometry, trigonometry, some other things in your algebra. Without your knowledge, you are applying the same principles in construction, in calculation of something, or in designing something, or even like so basically you want to know where is the application. I want to address the mathematics faculty particularly. When you teach, do not teach that as in a dry format. Teach that with an example. It just makes more sense. A lot of people are afraid of maths because they don't know how to apply. A lot of people think that it's like where this goes. But if you know, this is where it applies. And mathematics, you are applying in calculating how much the satellite has to travel. Where are you applying engineering? That is your mechanical, your electronics, your electrical engineering, the core branches that are designing the machine. It is having the sensors, it is having the communication process, it is having certain dimensions, the mechanics, the motor segment of it, the communication segment of it, the electric segment of it. That is the engineering. Where is the technology part? That is the software. Okay? That is where you have writing a code and you are telling how the machine has to travel, at what speed, and if there is any troubleshooting, it is communicated here, and the scientists in the Sriharikota or somewhere in a large room, they are doing a very rapid calculations, and they are helping the scientists, the astronauts, or navigating the machine. Okay, that is technology. Then where is science? Science part is, there is biology, physics, chemistry. We are humans. We are nothing but chemicals. We are made of oxygen, water, a little bit of carbon, calcium, and if you break up in the cell, you are a phosphorus, phospholipids, and some energy points like ATP. But if you code everything, it is just, we are chemicals. We are part of the, what is it, that periodic table. Okay, that we have organic chemistry. Then we have inorganic chemistry, where we have iron, where we have all these titanium, fancy elements. We are integrating these, we are studying those materials, and we are telling this material is suitable for this shuttle. It can withstand this temperature. And where does the physics come? What is its weight? How can you propel it? How it can malleate it? What are the problems? How much cosmic radiation this will absorb? How much it can block? If you read your elements in that matter, then the science is appearing there. So, how you relate biology, physics and chemistry. Chemical reaction is there in the propulsion of your combustion of the fuel, which is taking up the rocket up, and you are sending human bodies up to study biology from above and also study what is happening to us here. So you are integrating your physics, chemistry and biology there. This is nothing but STEM program condensed. And STEM program is the main core, and when we have these expos like ISRO launching this or showing in our systems, as students, as engineers, as faculty, try to relate. It is not abstract. You need to connect the dots. Where is the starting point, where is the ending point, and how are linked? Everything is linked and interlinked, but it's our own, what you call life cycle. We are very proud that ISRO gave us this opportunity to host it, despite some understandable competition from other colleges asking to have this expo in their premise they gave to us. As students, I want you to not just go blindly and see the expo, read everything, try to decode it, try to understand it. And I want to tell you that, like, you know, getting a job is not important in life. Doing a job is not important in life, in my opinion. When you study anything and simplify things, what it means, then you will start enjoying the subject. When you enjoy the subject with passion, that's when you will develop a goal, what you have to do with your life. You can come up with ideas of whether you can, you know, bring a solution to a problem. Then immediately you are a scientist. And if you can sell that idea, you become an entrepreneur. Okay? So, don't think education is boring. It is how you make it interesting to yourself. And I always tell, there's so many things that are there in your surroundings, in your campus, in your environment, in your life, in your thing. It is what you observe and how you take it and how you utilize it for the benefit of yourself. And this is a great opportunity, so I want you to go and see this ISRO things, get some ideas, how you people, second, third and fourth years, you people are doing a lot of projects. Now with the exposure you have, now think, okay, what kind of solutions can I bring for sustainable goals, which is very important. All the nations are talking about sustainability. Okay, the reason is the world is growing fast and we'll be dying, killing each other because and lack of food and water. So that's why sustainable thing. Every nation has to become sustainable where they can self-support with food, education, lifestyle, fuel, everything. That is the goal. And with the limiting climate crisis. Come up with ideas what you can do for a space program. And ISRO is only like around the block technically. You are in the direct proximity to these world-class scientists. Go and interact with them, get stimulated, seek opportunities, ask for internships, go for workshops, get direct experience, and you will become also a world leader in turn. I want faculty to get inspired because you are the models. You need to know how you can teach your subject and make it interesting for the students. And there are too many things that you can learn online with ChatGPT, Gemini and all the stuff, but nothing beats having a live direct interaction from old school scientists like these people, Padma Kumar Garu and Muthucherian Garu and others. Please go and interact with them, take time, and I'm sure they'll answer your questions. And again, I want to thank you, ISRO, for organizing this and letting us be a part of your program.
Thank you, madam, for your enlightening words and for briefly describing the achievements of ISRO, making our country proud.
It is now my privilege to invite Shri S. Muthucherian, Associate Director, SDSC SHAR, to address the gathering.
A very good morning to all distinguished scientists and Director of Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sri Padma Kumar Kargur, Dr. Sri Gayatri Devi, Chairperson of the QIS Group of Institutions, Dr. Anumantarao, Principal of this QIS College of Engineering Technology, my dear friend Dr. Subbarao, Director PR and former ISRO scientist, Mr. Leela Nagasinivasarao, professors, students, and my dear friends from SHAR Center. Good morning to all of you, and this is a great occasion for me to be here to spend some time on the need to have the program on World Space Week, why we conduct this type of programs, why we do these outreach programs. As you all know that by conducting this program, we want to inspire the young minds to start dreaming, thinking in the direction, whatever you want. And as the program started, I think Dr. Hanumantrao has set a strong stage as by giving the foundation of the institution, details of the foundation, how you have grown up. And Dr. Gayatri has really started propelling. In fact, she has set the right direction for this program to how to go about. And we have an expert in the range tracking, Dr. Subbarao, who keeps monitoring us on the how we propel, how we go. But all these things happens, and with a topic of living in space. Madam has given a lot of things, and she has brought about the STEM, what is the need for to know about the biological things of human being, how to manage living in outer space, all those things. Why we need to go to space? Okay, we derive a lot of applications, outer space. We are now trying to reach other planets. We are exploring. We are scientifically getting advanced in various things in the weather forecasting, communication, disaster management. So many things we are doing it. But in the start of the program itself, in initial stage itself, curiosity if the person makes to know things. We don't get satisfied with what we have. If you would have got satisfied with that, you just go back to 300 years, 400 years. If you see the scientific studies, literatures, even the mathematics, development, concepts, all those things. But for those things, if they would not have done, definitely we could not have landed on the South Pole of the moon so perfectly. It is the mathematics that is going to help us to do. Orbital mechanics is a word. So different people work in different forms of areas of interest and do it. Okay, why do you say living in space? Is it difficult? And can we venture to live in space? Yes, it is difficult, but how difficult it is there unless you explore, we may not be knowing that. So before going into space, I will tell you, I will just want to ask these questions. These questions you can continue to discuss, dream and do. Can we jump into a well with water? If the water depth is to 20-30 feet, can you jump it? I will give you breathing oxygen. Only I will give you oxygen. Can you jump into a well which is having a 10 feet water? Can you jump into a sea? Go and stay 10 meters? 10 meters. I will give you breathing. Your oxygen intake is done. Can you do? So only breathing oxygen will not the essential thing. Unless you maintain the pressure balance between the body and the external medium, you are not going to do that. What is going to happen? If you breathe more oxygen also, it is going to be fatal. So naturally you need, people are jumping into ocean and they wear a pressure suit. That suit is designed. You all know that a lot of living things are there below depth of even 6,000 meters. You just see that is a 600 bar pressure is there. But they can live, but we cannot live. We cannot go even below 5 meters or 10 meters. So the moment you go the 10 meters itself, your body dysfunctions rate is higher. So you need a pressure suit, you need so many complications. So let me also tell, ISRO is not only working on living in space. We are also working in different technology development. As you all know that ISRO is also a part of the special module is getting Samudrayan. It is getting developed by the Department of Ocean Technology. ISRO is giving a lot of technology for developing the similar capsule what is flying like that, but it can withstand 400 to 600 bar. It is designed, the technology what is available in ISRO is being shared to Ocean Technology Department. We are developing it to how to go beneath the Earth's thing. That means ocean we can go down, do conduct experiments. This curiosity to know that makes us to go reach. Okay, now we can start. If you want to fly, can you fly just like that? The same problem exists. The reverse of that is going to come at when you go there. Madam has told about the low gravity, your vacuum, your physiological changes, psychological changes. We are all thinking that we can just move there and stay there in low, there is no pressure, and naturally your blood circulation is going to up. Gravity is pulling down. Your toes is going to be the highest point of pressure. But if you see that their head is going to have a higher circulation of blood, naturally your face will swell. West face starts swelling. Your all sensory organs are there. It will think that blood circulation is there. It will cut off. Your body is madam has rightly told about the chemical industry. In fact, I thought she would continue on that. Our body is a chemical industry. It works on electrolytes. It will, your immediately, all your functions of liver, heart, everything will come down. Heart will try to pump less. So naturally, this type of things puts us, your body, then that's a psychological effect is starting that. To overcome all these things, then you have to create an atmosphere where you can live. That's what, but if you see the living in space, it looks as if person can stand, but it is difficult. You cannot even sleep properly. You have to wear a belt to sleep if you wanted to. It is difficult to sleep. The moment you return back, lot of problems are going to be there to adjust to these things. So challenges are more. So creating an environment to live in outer space, whether it can be a module or a outpost where you create the conditions for human thing. But finally, after reaching to that level of being, what we have naturally on the earth, any natural thing is very simple in terms of volume, great in terms of function, and reliability is high. If you wanted to build these things, if you wanted to create such atmosphere for there, you need a large system. All things have to work, and it is going to be a difficult environment too. That is why, even though around 700 to 720 people have traveled to outer space and done lot of experiments and doing, each astronaut's experience is a learning ground for us to develop new technologies. And the technology development cannot be restricted to only the scientists and engineers. It is cutting across different fields of biologists, doctors. So you have to call different professional people have to come together to, if you want to build a habitat or if you want to live in a space. So living in space is a challenge for us, and we are only trying to each of the time when somebody goes out and comes, their experience is learning ground for us to do that. So ISRO is on the part, we all know that we are trying for a Gaganyaan mission shortly, and we are developing lot of technology. The technology, number of technologies are very huge, and if you want to maintain those things, in fact right now whatever your stations are floating ISS or all those things, we are taking even though recycling is to do the makeup quantity, we are taking so many things from earth only. So we have to use all the products, all the usable things what we take to living in space area, then you have to very judiciously use those things. Then only we can. It's a plant. Madam told us 45 days, food, water, recycling, oxygen level, your internal, your CO2 level maintaining. You have a lot of technology for so many equipments which are there. Your even body conditions to monitor how it is there. So we need to establish a lot of things in the outer post if you want to leave it. So this is a platform in which we are trying to inspire young minds, come with new ideas. Please note, this ISS is not a simple product. It's the 5 countries, the technology of different countries have been put to use to put this ISS platform in there. So naturally, if you have to establish such a thing, which India is also taking in BAS, Bharatiya Antariksha Station, lot of technologies are to be developed to make it a livable thing. And that is a platform where you learn things so that these technologies can be used in multiple applications. On behalf of Satish Dhawan Space Center, I am very happy that I am part of this program. Now, till now, I have just kept that, and this is the right stage for us to have our director who can navigate us to, an expert in the navigation, to tell us what are the vision, what we can have, and how difficult it is in living in space, what are things we can dream. And I thank all the organizers for this work. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, on behalf of everyone for your thoughtful and provoking words. Before we hear from our distinguished chief guest, we would like to take a moment to speak a few words about him. Sri E.S. Padmakumar, distinguished scientist, director SDSC SHAR. He has joined ISRO in September 1986 and has contributed to missions starting from ASLV D3. Contributed to every mission including Mars Orbiter, Chandrayaan and Aditya missions.
He is an expert in mission design, control and guidance design and analysis, mission simulations and many more. He also played a key role in RLV-LEX, SSLV and abort test missions in leading mission, control and guidance design and avionics design. His contributions also include the design of integrated vehicle health management system for abort detection for Gaganyaan and PS4 orbital experimental module. He was also the chair for the next generation launch vehicle, NGLV, initial configuration design review team. It is now my immense pleasure to invite Chief Guest Sri E.S. Padmakumar, distinguished scientist and director SDSC SHAR to address the gathering.
Thank you. Thank you for that introduction. Sri Muthu Cheriyan, Dr. Gayatri Devi, Sri Harimandappa, Leela Naga Srinivas Rao, and my ex-colleague Subbarao, and my dear students here and their faculty. I am very happy to be here amongst you. Only thing, being chief guest has always a disadvantage. You come at the last slot when everybody is tired and they want to go out, they want to take some snacks or have some bit of water. At that time, the chief guest is put in, and he is also tired, and whoever wants to hear from him also is tired. Nonetheless, I wanted to make a speech, and I think Dr. Gayatri Devi has actually taken my speech out, and there isn't much that I can do out here now at this point of time.
Sir, I didn't read your mind.
Anyway, I didn't mean that. No, what I meant was she actually touched upon the most pertinent points that is there when you think about living in space. Living in space is a very old idea. Maybe you know that Yuri Gagarin went up there in 1961. Okay, so it's an old story. He has gone there and he has been there for about around 100 minutes he was there in space, and he came back safely. So from that point onwards, man started thinking about going to space and living out there.
And the world was growing at that time. People thought that it was an easy job. Within few years, we will be actually living in space. But you know that so many decades have passed, and still we are thinking about how to live in space. This is primarily because a human being is not really designed correctly to live in different conditions actually. We are designed only to live on planet Earth, nowhere else. Even sea is difficult for us actually. If you want to really live in water, your system is not good for that. If you want to go about 1 kilometer down, he was telling about 10 feet or 20 feet. The body is not good. The God hasn't made us, made our system proficient enough to live in different places, different conditions. And she has touched upon so many problems of going to space, living in space. There is no air, there is no water, there is nothing there. Why we want to go there actually? It's a very drab place. There is absolutely a very boring place. That's what all astronauts say. It's very boring. Only when they look at the Earth from there through a window, they get excited. Yeah, it's my Earth and it's my nation. Sare jaham se acha. So that is the impression they get when they look out through the window. Okay, but otherwise the entire other 360 degrees is full of boring stuff, dark stuff. There are some tingling stars here and there. So this is a kind of situation. But still, we would like to go there for certain reasons. The first reason is that we are adventurous, basically. We want to go somewhere. If somebody tells us don't go there, it is troublesome. The first thing we try to do is to go there. Okay. Somebody says don't drink, your parents says that you don't drink that. The next instant, next opportunity, we will try that out. Okay. You don't go somewhere and don't read this, don't see this. That's all. The moment that dawn comes, we are ready to do it in the next day. So man is always wants to go somewhere where things says that he cannot really go. So at this point of time, maybe I will just show one video here. This was something I saw when I was in pre-degree, that was 81, in a place called Palghat. I don't know how many of you know about Kerala. Palghat, there is a college called Government Victoria College where I studied at that time. One of my friends showed me this video. He was a space enthusiast, but he never studied, he didn't like mathematics, so he never became an engineer. Nonetheless, he loved space and he showed me this video. I would like to share that experience with you. This is one video actually decided my career after a period of time. Can you play it for me? Okay, this video is about, it was written somewhere in 1969. It's a long way. For all of you, it is a very long way off actually. As I told you, Yuri Gagarin has gone and there were, Neil Armstrong has gone to, the team has gone to moon actually and has come back. And there was this video, one of the songs that David Bowie, he is a singer, he has wrote and sang this song. It is about space travel. This is the first song ever I saw about space travel. Can you play it? Okay, so this song says about a time when the regular space travel is there. Any day you can climb onto a rocket and go up there. That is the time that it envisages. You only need to put your gear, take your medicines, take your bag, and get onto the rocket and go there. So this is, it depicts that space. So
Ground control to Major Tom.
If you can put the subtitles on, it will be easy for some of the kids to get it better. That song is called Space Oddity. Okay, so this is, as I told, in US there was a huge amount of space fiction came at that point of time, and spurred by that amount of space fiction, that magazines, yeah.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on.
Okay, we have a technical problem. I think we are in an engineering college, so okay, fine. Okay, when you are ready, you keep trying it. Reduce the audio and keep trying it, and we will come back to it. Okay. So this song is about Major Tom, who is asked to come back from his home, and he is asked to go to space. So that is the whole idea. Now it is playing. Coming. Just put in the full screen mode. That's all. Now you raise the audio.
With you.
Okay, I think our.
This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade. And the papers want to know whose shirt you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way, and the stars look very different today, for here am I sitting in a tin can.
People to hear it. So I think that this soundtrack is from a performance, not the original video. So what I just want to tell about this song is that Major Tom is called by the ground control to come to the rocket station and go to space. So he has to pick up his bag, take a few clothes, and he jumps onto that. He doesn't want to go because he has been there and he has come back. He doesn't want to go there up. but he is forced to go there. And he goes there, and he is in orbit for some time, and due to some accident he gets lost, and they are not able to trace him where he is in space. He is floating in the space. So this is that song. Okay, but the whole idea is that it imagined a time. Even in 1969, it imagined a time when people were regularly going to space, and they were doing, I don't know what all things they imagined that they will be doing it there, but they were coming back. So this is one of the first songs that about space travel. You people may be able to look at it up, and his other songs are also good, but slightly controversial, and some of his songs were banned at that point of time. Even this song was banned for certain content of it. So because as youngsters you will like his songs, that's what I think. So just I want to say is that space technology is not really boring actually. It is actually very interesting, and living in space is going to be a big idea that will grow now, especially because the rockets are getting bigger and bigger, and we are able to travel to orbit much easier than earlier actually. So who all do you think that would like to go to space? No, nobody is there. I thought that the whole hall will like to go to space. So only older people wants to go. I think the younger people doesn't want to go because there is nothing to. We have already told there is nothing. Why do you want to go to space? Can you tell? There. You showed your hand.
Who raised their hand?
Now nobody is there. Once.
Why do you want to go to space?
Okay, so I think now the mic is there, so nobody wants to go. Okay, fine. So this. Okay, so why you want to go to space? As I told, it's one is that our adventurous nature. The other one is purely for science reasons. It allows us to study the universe in much better conditions while you are in space. Because you know that the planet Earth is very, very selfish actually. And it doesn't allow you to go out of the planet's Earth's grip actually. There is a gravity, there is atmosphere, and the presence of the atmosphere actually makes it very difficult to view the universe as we want from Earth. So if you want to do good astrophysics based observations or any of the astronomical studies, you need to go to space. So that is one of the biggest reasons. And why we want to study about all these galaxies and the planets, or stars and the planets? Just because we want to know how it all started. How do we start? So many billions of years ago, where we were actually. How this world started. Okay, many religions will think that, say that the God has created a world like this. It's not so. We know that. So how we actually everything started? So this is a big question that has been always paining our scientists. How to explain the origin of the universe, and what is how this universe is doing at this point of time. So space travel gives you a great opportunity to study this, and there are a lot of technologies which we can develop, a lot of challenges that we will be facing, and we would like to surmount those challenges. Beating every challenge is a joy in itself. So people just like to beat a challenge just for the heck of it. So that's why the space technology is so interesting. And I, on my behalf, on the behalf of ISRO also. Yes, ISRO, you know when it started. It started in 1963 from a small rocket launch from a place called Tumba. Have you heard about Tumba? Yeah, it's a small village in Kerala. Actually, when Vikram Sarabhai wanted to have a rocket launching station, he looked at various places and he found that Tumba is the best place because of its proximity to magnetic equator, which allowed certain science studies to be done. But when he went there, he found that the entire area is inhabited. A lot of fishermen are there, and there is a church that belongs to that group of fishermen. And he wanted that place. He approached the government at that time. The government told that, okay, you go and ask yourself, we won't get into this trouble. So he went to the priest on a weekday and told him that his plan, that you people should move out of this area and give it for my rocket launching station. Priest heard him, and he told, priest was speechless. That no, he never expected such a request to come from anybody, that you leave your church, you leave all your houses, we will put you somewhere else. So this kind of a request was totally new to priest. But he told Sarabhai that you please come to church on the Sunday morning, we are going to have a mass there. And during that mass, we will take a decision. So Sarabhai went there and stood in a corner of the church. He listened to the entire the mass that was going on. And at the end of all the church's regular Sunday offerings, the priest told the community that a person from Gujarat, a young person has come and he is asking you to move out of your village, and he is asking me to move out of this church also, and that has to be given for India's rocket launching station. So it was, the community was stunned because they could never think about another place to live on. But at the end of the session, it is told by none other than Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam in his book that the entire community told in one single voice, Amen, saying that we are ready. And that was a moment on which Indian space program was born. And Vikram Sarabhai kept to his word. Within 1 year, within 1 year, he was able to get a rocket from US called Nike Apache, or Nike Apache, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a 2-stage sounding rocket. And that was brought here, and in the altar of the church only it was assembled, and it was taken to a makeshift launcher at the nearby shore, and we had the first launch from Indian soil. And that's the history. And based on that experience, we studied and we learned bit by bit. And under the leadership of Kalam, we had the first SLV, that is a satellite launch vehicle, in 1980, which became successful. And we started from such a small, event actually. While at the same time, the world powers were actually launching their rockets to orbit directly. In '69, they have gone all the way up to moon also. India hasn't even made its own car in India actually. Only Ambassador was there. And you know about, I don't know, our boys will not understand what Ambassador is. So India didn't have the capability to even design a car at that point of time, leave alone motorcycles or scooters, nothing we had. The first thing we had to travel independently was a small rocket, okay, and that is how we started. And now India has almost all this technology, including aircraft technology to some extent. and space program also have grown. You can see that ISRO and NASA and JAXA, ESA, that the European Space Agency, Japan Space Agency, US Space Agency, everybody is now cooperating with us to do the missions, which means that we are at almost at the same level as them, shoulder to shoulder, that is what we say. And we have done well, made the nation proud. We had a Mars orbiter mission and a Chandrayaan mission. Few Chandrayaan missions in that respect, Chandrayaan 1, 2, 3. And all these missions, we have shown our capability to do very complex tasks. These tasks are very complex because of the uncertainties that are built into, inbuilt into such programs. It becomes very complex. And I was working in some of these activities. At that time I was working in navigation. When navigation, I will tell something like a teacher also. Navigation is about knowing where you are actually. When you are in space, you don't know where you are. You would like to know where your coordinates, X, Y, Z. So that's what navigation is. And there is something called guidance. Guidance is about how to go from a point A to point B. How you go. Suppose there are 2 points in space. How you go in between them. That is called guidance. Because it is not a simple task, because there are constraints for that. There are forces acting on that. So if you want to go in an optimal way, it becomes fairly a complex task. And the final thing is control. Control is just like a driving. You have a powerful rocket going up. Now you have to turn the rocket in such a way that when you reach the orbit, you get the velocity you want in the same direction as you. So this is a task that the guidance, navigation, guidance and control has to do. So we call it NGC. Every space program is about navigation, guidance and control in a big way. And there are experts in ISRO who has developed this technology. Nobody will give you this technology. This technology is a well-kept technology. No nation will give you. And ISRO has developed it all by itself, and we are masters in that game now. So now I will come back to the general topic about living in space. Living in space is going to be extremely costly, going to be extremely dangerous. It is going to take time. It is not going to happen over tomorrow. But man is always like that. He wants to do things which are costly, dangerous, and takes time. Like Captain Cook, he set out into the sea. He didn't know that where he is going to end up with. Or Columbus, he didn't know where he will ever come back. He just got into a sea on a small craft, and the same instinct is there with man always. And we are going to conquer space, and we are going to live in space one point of time. And you people will be there to see that, I hope. And all the best for you. Study well, learn well, enjoy the beauty of science and understanding. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. We are privileged to have you here, and your words are truly inspiring. And I am sure our students want to grow like you after they grown up.
Thank you so much, sir, again. Now we have come to the most exciting part of the event. Students, are you listening? Prize distribution.
Moment of presentation for welcome dance team.
I request Director SDSC SHAR to give away the prizes.
For the dance team, G. Dhanyasri, V. Geeta Amruta and G. Lakshanya, G. Tanmay and G. Sravanya. V. Geeta Amruta. G. Lakshanya. G. Tanmay. And G. Saranya. On the part of specific celebrations, we conducted Rangoli competition. For the team 2 Rangoli participants for best Rangoli position, I call all the team. S. Yogeshwari, K. Harshita, Memento presentation to team 2 of Rangoli participants for best Rangoli position. S. Yogeshwari, K. Harshita, C.H. Kundanika, S. Dharani, B. Lakshmi Priya, A. Nandini, all together. Y. Navyashri and A. Veronica.
Congratulations to all the prize winners and participants. Now I request District Science Officer, Prakasham District, Shri Ramesh Garu to please come on to the dais.
Scientific Officer Mohan Garu.
I request Director Sir to present him with a token of gratitude.
To express our gratitude, we would now like to felicitate our chief guest, E.S. Padmakumar sir. On behalf of quiz team, I request Dr. Sri Gayatri Devi Madam, Vice Chairman of Quiz Institute, to felicitate our chief guest.
शरणं
We would like to felicitate our Sri S. Muthuchelian sir, Associate Director, SDSC SHAR. We request our quiz team to felicitate our sir.
To felicitate Dr. Gayatri, Vice Chairman, Quiz Group of Institutions. We request Director SDC SHAR and SHAR team to felicitate our madam. Now we would like to felicitate Dr. Y.V. Hanumanta Rao, Principal, QIS Institute. Now we would like to felicitate Shri B.V. Subbarao sir, Director PR and ex-senior scientist SHAR.
Thank you to all our esteemed guests for accepting our token of respect and appreciation. It is now time to express our gratitude to our chief guest and guest of honor, dignitaries, invited guests, as well as our students who made this inaugural a grand success. We request Sri Aditya Burle, Convener, World Space Week 2025, Ongole Subcommittee, to propose vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Satish Dhawan Space Center, SHAR, it is my great honor to deliver the vote of thanks on this special occasion of inaugural function of World Space Week, celebrated with the theme living in space. First and foremost, we express our heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Padma Kumar Sir, Distinguished Scientist Director, SDC SHAR, for gracing this event and delivering an inspiring inauguration address. Sir, your vision and leadership continue to guide and motivate us to reach greater heights in Indian space endeavors. Our sincere gratitude goes to Sri S. Mutcherian Sir, Associate Director, SDC SHAR, for presiding over this function and for his constant guidance and support throughout the planning and execution of Space Week activities in this region. A special word of gratitude to the World Space Week Ongole Organizing Subcommittee Chairman Leela Nagasinivas Rao Sir for his tireless efforts, leadership and coordination with various agencies, institutions and schools ensured the smooth organization of this event, from rallies to the exhibitions and competitions and outreach programs. We also extend our heartfelt thanks to B.V. Subbarao Sir, Director QIS, for his contribution and inspiring words. Without his help, this event would not have been possible at QIS. I also heartfelt thanks to our Sri Gayatri Madam, Executive Chairman, QIS Group of Institutions, for their invaluable contributions and inspiring words. Thank you, ma'am. I also thank our Y.V. Hanumantrao Sir, Principal QIS of Engineering QIS College, and the entire QIS management, faculty and volunteers for their overwhelming support in hosting this program and for this outstanding hospitality. We also thank District Education Officer, District Science Officer and Police Departments and all the participating schools for their cooperation in conducting the Space Rally exhibitions. Finally, our sincere thanks to the organizing committee members, media partners and technical teams who dedicated work behind the screens ensured the success of today's program. I would like to end this program with few words of the Abdul Kalam Sir. Dream is not that which you see while sleeping. It is something that will not let you sleep. So I encourage everyone to dream big. Let us think big. Thank you. Jai Hind.
We came to end of our program. Before closing our program, I would like to request all the HODs, please come on to the dais. We'll have a photograph with our chief guest. Satish Sir and Vasubabu Sir, please come on to the dais. I request all the students, please wait a moment.
National anthem.
Yeah, we have national anthem. Please wait, ma. Don't go. Volunteers, please take care. I request everyone, please stand up. I request everyone, please stand up. National anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you all for making this event grand success.